Hello everyone. So this is our day 3 of project 3, and as discussed in the previous session, we have done the code implementation, model development, everything we have done. Okay, that means coding implementation में ही model development came. Okay, and we saw that the accuracy, the scores of different models, including machine learning and the deep learning, that's coming like 34%. Okay, we give our best. We have done that. We took care of the features, required feature, necessary features according to the test results, because test results are disease, whatever be the disease a patient is having, the test results were according to that. So we took the parameters, we took the factors which are related to the disease only. We considered age, we considered medication, etc., etc. These features we considered. However, still the result which came us by using different models, it was like 34% accuracy. Okay, anyways, I think there is not any other pattern to identify in the features present in the data. So here I am picking one of the model, that is the logistic regression model. Okay, because every model is having the same accuracy, so I guess I should proceed with any of the model. So I'm picking the logistic regression model. Okay, for that, the model which was trained, this logistic regression, you have to save this model. So saving a machine learning model, there are two libraries which can do this thing. One is pickle, another is joblib. Pickle and joblib. So you can use either of the library. I have used pickle. Okay, that's what you are seeing right now. So once your coding has been done, okay, you got the results, fine. I've shown you all, explained this in the previous lecture. Okay, and now this is the additional part of a code which I did, where I have saved the logistic regression model. So import pickle with open. This is the name which you can pick, you can write from your side. Logistic regression model health dot pkl. It's up to you. Okay, so writable. Just write this model with the extension pickle file dot pkl. So pickle is used for serialization and deserialization of the data. It's a file, it's a scribbled format. You and me can't understand what is written in this particular file. It comprises of the details of the training of a model, so it's not understood for us. Actually, it's a dump file. You can see pickle dot dump. Okay, so dump, that means what we are going to do with the dump. It's a scribbled format which we can't understand. So details of the model training is present inside it. Okay, so here I created a dump file, and I that's we call as saving of your model. You saved your model. Okay, so I am running my Jupyter notebook from D drive. In D drive there is a Python folder. Everything what I do is save in that folder only, Python folder. Okay, so if I do check my Python folder, this is my Python folder in D drive. Okay, let me share my entire screen, because I guess you are not in, no, you're not able to see it. Okay, let me share my entire screen now. Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is my Python folder. In my Python folder, the file which I saved is logistic regression. Okay, so here we can find logistic regression. Okay, here it is. Logistic regression model health.pkl. It's a pickle file, 2 KB file, details of the training. Okay. So you can't open this file directly. If you click on it, it will not. It will ask for what extension you are looking forward to open it. Either you can give Notepad, but in Notepad also, no, it will look like scribbled. It will not be able. There is nothing like written in English or some any other language format. Okay. So if you want, you can double click and select Notepad, and you can see. However, I'm not doing that. It's not mandatory right now. Just I save the model. Okay, now what is next? You have saved the model. Now I want to use this model for deployment. Okay, to deploy this model over local machine and over cloud. Okay, two deployment I will be doing. Okay, now I think you can see my white screen. Okay, so deployment you have to put model in action. That's what I call as a deployment. Okay, now it's in, yeah, yes, Vijay sir, ask the question.
My question is like all this machine learning model
Hmm.
is stored in .pickle format or
Sir,
the other
dot pickle or dot joblib? Dot pickle or
joblib.
dot joblib?
Those which are written in Python, right?
In Python.
What about in other programs if you are
Sir,
written
other
in
programs I haven't tried, sir. Whatever I did so far is in the Python format only. Python, using Python libraries.
dot pickle and other format you mentioned? What was
Dot
that?
joblib. Sir, I can write here. Dot joblib. Joblib. Joblib.
Sir, which one is better?
Hmm?
Which one is better?
Well,
Joblib
I
या
preferred pickle.
pickle?
So far, I have worked on pickle. So I prefer this one because it's easier to deploy a model using this on Streamlit Cloud.
Yes,
Okay.
I got.
All right. So I think it is easier for me. Okay. Pickle format.
सर ये बस डिफरेंट डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट्स है राइट.
हाँ, देयर आर डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट्स हैं ये दोनों डिफरेंट, हालांकि डम फाइल ही बनेगी दोनों के अंदर. ओके, द डिफरेंस इज योर यू नो ये लाइब्रेरीज हैं, दैट्स अ डिफरेंस. दीज टू लाइब्रेरीज आर डिफरेंट, हाउएवर द वर्क डन इज सेम. Okay, the work done is same. In both the cases, I am going to create a dump file only.
ओके सर.
Okay, which is machine readable. Okay, machine readable. And I
सर
want to put this machine readable file into the server. Okay, I want to deployment means you have to put this file onto the server. Install this thing over server. Okay, I want to put this thing there so that whenever a request will come, that will go to the server, and from server only I will get the response. That's what I am looking forward for. Yes, ask the question.
सर
Hmm.
सर थोड़ा आउट ऑफ द टॉपिक था.
Hmm.
क्या ये पिकल फाइल में हम एम्बेडिंग्स भी स्टोर कर सकते हैं क्या सर?
एम्बेडिंग से स्टोर करना है
जैसे
पिकल फाइल में ना? ऐसा तो अभी मुझे नहीं
कि
लगता.
मॉडल मॉडल ही जो ट्रेन होता है वही स्टोर
हाँ.
होता है सर.
See, I told that it's a dump file, and the dump file you are unable to
ओके.
understand what exactly written in it. Okay, if you want to embed something, okay, that means if you what the embedding do, that means like encodings or something like that. Okay, so if you want to do embedding something, at least you should understand what's mentioned here. Okay, if you don't understand what's mentioned in this particular file, what to encode or what to embed inside it. Okay, तो ऐसा है. Fine, if you can understand the format, the syntax, what is written inside it, how it is written, what's happening, okay, any file structure is understandable for you, then you can embed encode anything in that. Okay, you can insert something and some else. But if you're not unable to do that, okay.
सर डॉट एनपीवाई
हाँ,
ले सकते हैं
वो
हम.
डॉट एन पी वाई वो जो है नम्पाई फॉर्मेट होता है. डॉट एन पी वाई, दैट्स अ नम्पाई, नम्पाई फॉर्मेट. Okay,
उसमें ले सकते
so as I
हैं.
told that you can take like any of the format. Okay, however, which is convenient for me to deploy is this one, pickle. Okay, that's a convenient for me. Okay, so that's my suggestion. You can import this pickle and you can save the model in .pkl, .pkl format, pickle. Okay, this is numpy, n dimensional array, numpy format. Okay, And for deep learning model, you are having .hd5. Okay, the extension will change for deep learning hd5. Okay, there we don't use pickle and the job live. In deep learning model, the extension get changed. Okay, fine. So here I'm using the pickle, and now my next task will be to create another code. Create another code, that means a separate code in which I'm going to load this pickle file. Okay, I want to load this thing, this model actually. This model I need to load there, and I want to give the inputs over which this model is trained so that I can take the output from it. It's just like prediction only, nothing else. And as I told that I need to save the model on the server, there are two kinds of deployment. One is the local machine and one is the local, another is a global. Okay, so local machine is my machine only. So I already saved my model on my machine. That's what I want. I told now, if I make my machine itself as a server, okay, so my model will be saved on my machine only. And if I if I want to make this thing global, that means it should be on a cloud hosting. So I need to put this model into the cloud services, that server. I need to put this file. All right, so initially we'll start with the local one, because right now my model is saved on my machine. So I will be doing I will be coding again, and that will be a fresh code. All right, so here you can see, not very complicated, it's very easy. It's very easy code. Here you can see, I am using Streamlit. Now if you don't know about the Streamlit is like, it's very easy. streamlit Streamlit is used to create web apps. Okay, just by writing simple Python code. Simple Python code. That's it. Okay, there are another ways also. Like some people do
Flask,
use
Flask,
Flask. Yes,
Flask.
yes, Flask. Some people you do use, but who are good in HTML and the coding. Now I
Sir,
prefer for them, they can use. But I'm not good in that, so I want already available the templates. I want it to be there. I just want to test myself related to the machine learning stuff. I don't want to test myself related to the HTML. Okay, so those people who are good in this web design and development, उनके लिए दो वो समझ जाते हैं, they can understand how to do code in the Flask. But I, okay, my end से बोल रहा हूँ कि मुझे I don't do. I use Streamlit only because it is very simple Python coding, and ultimately the use of this library and this web development is to just show the result. Okay, whether you do use Flask or whether you use Streamlit, the Streamlit, it's easier, it's quicker, and here is what you have to produce. So I can do that with the Streamlit only. यहाँ थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा कोडिंग हो जाएगा फ्लास्क पे. Okay, and for deployment also, a few years back, for the deployment on the okay on the cloud, I use Heroku.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
Heroku. Few years back, I use Heroku for the deployment. वो Streamlit भी अब करना पड़ा मुझे because it's free. Previously, Heroku was also free. Okay, but later on they started taking the card details and everything, so I stopped using this service. And I did मतलब live session में भी AWS deployment करा है, but still again ये भी card details मांगता है. Okay, card details. And if you don't terminate the services after 1 year or something like that, वो automatically they put on charge. So just to avoid all these things. Okay, so I'm using Streamlit where I don't require any details, and I can easily put up this particular site on the cloud services. Okay, so as I am telling, Streamlit. Here it is, Streamlit. You can search on Google and just type Streamlit. So Streamlit is a faster way to build and share data apps. Okay, and you can see how easy the code is. Just install the Streamlit and write a simple code there. Okay, you can get the tutorials also for the Streamlit. Okay, so pip install Streamlit, and then you can copy this thing from the clipboard and Streamlit hello. Okay, you can paste, you'll get the reply. See, very easy. So import Streamlit as st, import pandas, my first app, hello world, and access your data sheet and draw the line chart. This is how it will look. It's a web app by simple Python coding. Okay, so those who haven't used, they should try this Streamlit, and those who are aware of the Streamlits, I think they know well how easy it is. Okay, so either you can include number, okay, like this slider. Okay, also you can insert date into your website. You can draw charts. You can this radio buttons also can be put into your web application. Okay, and it's like instantly deployed. You do not have to put any effort for the deployment. The deployment is very easy in the Streamlit. Okay, so today we are going to check that only. Fine. So here I am doing a separate code where I have imported Streamlit, I have imported pandas, pickle, and logistic regression model. See, um, this is something like a presence of mind. Why I'm saying this thing? You have to load you have to load your model which was saved in your machine. So to load a machine, you have saved with the help of a pickle. So obviously you have to load with the help of a pickle. So pickle is there. That is a logistic regression model, and logistic regression model is present in sklearn. Okay, so you have to import logistic regression also. Then you have to make a website using Streamlit, so Streamlit should also have to be there. All these things should have to be there. I took pandas in case if I'm going to create any data frame or if I need to access any data frame, something like that. So I just keep it as an optional purpose. Okay, rest I don't require anything. So these are the libraries. We call them as dependencies. Now the terminology changed according to the use case. They are called as dependencies because my this particular code, whatever I am doing, they are totally dependent upon this thing. While deployment, if anything miss, then your code deployment will fail. Okay, so I imported these libraries, then I loaded my model, logistic regression model I loaded, and this is how you can make some good interactive website. Okay, where you can put like, yes, Mr. Pawan, yes, send it out, please ask. Okay, so here you can give a title to your website: medical test result classification st dot title. Here you can give subtitle like, okay, st dot right, this app classifies test results into normal, inconclusive, or abnormal using logistic regression. So it's up to you. You can give the lines. So title you give, below you give one statement. Okay, so this will give you an introduction, and here is the subheader. You can give a subheading also, like enter patient information. Okay, enter patient information. Okay, next, because see, you have loaded the model. Okay, after loading the model, you have to use that model, and that model is trained. Now we are not going to train that model. What the trained already have, that is already trained model. So we have to use that model. So to use that model, you require data. Okay, and data should be same which you have used to train your model. Train your model. So let me give you a reminder. The data which you have used to train your model is, okay, see here. This is your this is your data. Okay, let me show the features also. This much features are available for your model to give a prediction. This much. From age till medication penicillin, because last one is the target. So till here, this much features you have to give to the model. Then only it will give you the prediction. But the question is, sir, do we ask to the user to give this much? That user will put a gender male, then blood type A minus. Sir, it's better now, sir. You can do one thing, sir. It's better that you can create a web page, and this particular web page, that's what you are doing. It's better that you can ask the gender, you can ask medication, you can ask the blood type. If we create separate row for each and every input, then it will be
Hello,
21. Yeah.
hello, sir.
Yes, please say.
Some student not audible, sir. Any technical issue?
Am I
I
audible or
don't know.
not?
You are audible. Audible.
Audible, what?
Audible
Yes.
for me also, but Pawan Kumar, Amit Srinivas is not audible.
Okay, please check the connection at your side, because I hope I am
Oh,
audible.
it is audible from my side. That actually he asked a question, Pawan,
Uh-huh.
that
Okay,
How to
now
how
create
to
how
how
to
to
create
create pickle file.
yeah.
pickle file. Okay, so here it is
Yes.
now. Here it is. I
No,
started
Pawan
with
is not audible.
I started from this code only. Na? This is how you create a pickle file.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is the code for creating a pickle file. This is your model name, and you are saving your model with this particular name in your system. Logistic regression model held.pickle. That's it. Okay, so it's very easy. So just take the pickle library. I think it's already present in Python. No separate installation is required. Okay, fine. You can create a pickle file. That's it. Okay, fine. Now I am here. So actually, now what happened in this main code? You performed one hot encoding. Yeah, you created dummies. But we shall not ask to the user to give the values for dummies. Okay, we have to give only the blood group. Okay, we have to ask user from the user that give us the blood group, A positive, A negative, or whatever it may be. Okay, that's what we are looking forward. Okay, fine. So how you can do this thing in the code, that you want only the blood group, you can have a choice for that. How we can ask? Okay, because we
Input
created
from
dummies.
the
So for that reason only, na, in my code, if you check in the streamlet, here it is. See, age is a number. So I'm asking from the user, input the age.
from user.
Okay,
Correct.
from the user. Minimum value is 0, maximum value, okay, it's up to you. 120 I have given. Okay. Then for the gender, I am saying that select a box. Select a box. Gender, male and female. Okay, select box, gender, male and female. Okay, fine. So there is a selection box. For all, I create select a box. Okay, for a blood type also, select a box. Okay, medical condition also, select a box. Okay, admission type and medication, because all are categorical in nature. So I have used select a box of ST. Okay, that's what I have selected. ST, this streamlit do have many options. Okay, it has many components present in it. Some I have shown. For example, this is radio button. Okay, this is your charts. This is a slider. For example, age also, I think slider is not a good idea. But for some cases, we can put a slider also. Okay, so it's better that you can check the tutorials of Streamlit. They are not so much hard, but it will give you a knowledge about how, what, where you can use radio buttons, where you can use checkbox, whether you can use the sliders, where you can use the select box. Okay, so it will give you an idea about all these things. Yes, Mr. Amit.
Sir, this Streamlit is secure. Can we use it for office
Uh-huh.
data?
It's secure. Streamlit is secure.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, once we'll do the deployment, now then we'll check the URL, that how it's taking. It's HTTPS or not. Okay,
Sure.
fine. I think
Okay,
I
sir.
have
Thank
already shared you the link of the Streamlit which I have deployed for this project only. You can check whether you are getting HTTP or not. HTTPS secure.
you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, because from this website only, if we do see the URL, it is HTTPS. So we are taking from here only the service.
Okay.
Okay, okay, fine. So yes, so the select box I have considered because all are categorical in nature. Okay, now here is the code where I need to create a data frame. This is what the one hot encoding is. You will show the user this thing, and you will accept the user this thing. Okay, age, gender, blood type. You will accept the user these details of the patient. After getting these details are passed here. This is a separate code which I have written after getting the details from the user end. That means age will come here and it will be present in the age column. Then if the gender is male, for example, gender selected is male, then the value will be 1. If it is female, the value will be 0. Blood type A minus, it will be 1, rest all will be 0 if selected A minus. तो ये dummies create कर रहा है. In your original data also dummies were present, so this is also creating dummies. Okay, so very simple way. Blood type AB plus, if it has been selected 1, rest all are 0. AB minus 1, rest all are 0. Okay, so wherever the respective value is present, it will be 1, rest all will be 0. So this is dummy. Okay, so in the entire, I have used the dummy. But I will not create this much. I will not create this much entry in my main form to ask from the user that okay, gender male, female ko 0 karo, male ko 1 karo. No, this is just like a rubbish thing. You just ask only 6 questions to the user, and your internal coding should be like this. It's one of the way. You can use another way also. Look, but this is one of the way, easy way. Okay. So if any of the value is there, it's 1, then rest will be 0. That's what the dummy means. Okay. Fine. So yes, done. And then also one thing I took care. The expected order of the data should be, the expected order of the feature should be like this, because I checked this order, okay, in which my model got trained. There are some issues related to the order also, because model expect the same data type, the same order of the feature. Because now the question which came now, sir, can you do any heraferi in the pickle file also? There's one question asked, Devesh, sir, can we embed something in that particular code? कर सकते हो क्या? अभी तो we are not doing anything like that. ठीक है, तो मॉडल जो उसकी डिजायर है, एक्सपेक्टेशन है, उसी इन द सेम ऑर्डर इट रिक्वायर द डेटा विद द सेम डेटा टाइप. ओके, तो आप ये देखिएगा, दिस इज द ऑर्डर, these are the columns. So I just maintained this column here. This is the expected order of the data. Okay, and then I have organized my this all details in this order only. ये जो इनपुट डेटा है ना, इसको उसी ऑर्गेनाइज कर लिया. एंड दिस इज माई, आई कैन स्किप दिस थिंग इफ आई एम आस्किंग the details in this particular order and the order is same, then I can skip, and I should have been skipped because I have written everything in this particular order only. However, I don't want to take the risk, so this is the expected order. Okay, and I have re-indexed. That means the input data, if it's having any order change, then you have to re-index it in the same order, which is expected by the model. So this is my input data. And then I created a predict button. You can make a button in Streamlit. Okay, so I made a predict button, and then I have given my input data to the model.predict. Okay, here I have loaded my model now. Model equal to pickle.load file. So here is my model, the trained model, and I have given my data to the model. Okay, and this is what the result. Okay, model will give a prediction. Model will give a prediction, and that prediction will be 0, 1, and 2. Because in the main code, if you remember, in the main code, we have created a dictionary. See, this is what we have created. Dictionary create करा था अपन ने. Similarly, मुझे यहाँ पर I need to create a dictionary. Okay, तो ये डिक्शनरी है. So whatever be the result, the prediction I am going to get, for example, if I get 0 as a prediction, it will pick up that particular 0, and it will map with the result, and it will print the respective value for that. So the result will be like normal. st.write. So हमारे पास पाइथन में होता है ना प्रिंट, यहाँ पर we do use write. st.write. So we'll write the result. That's it. This is the Streamlit code for the model deployment. Okay, I can run this code. Okay, I run this code, but it will not show me any result. Okay, save it, run it. It will not going to produce some result. What you have to do is, now listen carefully. Those who are new to this particular Streamlit, what you have to do is you have to download this file. You have to download this file in executable script format, यानी कि I require .py. That means I want executable Python file. I don't want .ipynb. No, I want .py. So that is executable script. Okay, you have to download this. So my file name is mhp2. Okay, I have downloaded this, and I can show you in the downloads. Here it is, mhp2.py. But, but now there is again an issue. This file is present in the downloads, and I am running my Python from where? From D drive inside Python folder. So if you want to run this particular file, which is executable, you have to copy this file from the download, and you have to paste it into the original location in Python. From the location where your Python is running, you have to put it here. So m, okay, so it is mhp2. Okay, so yeah, here it is, mhp. Yeah, here it is. This is Python file, mhp2.py, Python file. So I have copied the file from there and put it here in the Python folder. Now, what next you have to do? Sir, we have to run this Python file. Okay, let's run this Python file. Now, one more thing. My Jupyter notebook is running. This Jupyter notebook is running using command prompt. Okay, I am running my Jupyter notebook from command prompt, so I'm not going to touch it. Instead, I will open Windows PowerShell. Okay, I will open Windows PowerShell, and I will go to the location d d like D drive, then cd Python. Okay, so this is the location where my file is present, and I do execute everything from this file only, this location only, Python. Se. And what you have to write? The command streamlit run mhp2.py. Enter. Okay. New version of Streamlit is available. Now it's okay, fine. We are not looking for the new version right now. I just want to run this Python file. Okay. So, here it is. Okay, let me close it. वो आपको खुलते हुए नजर आनी चाहिए. Okay, just again, again from starting. Windows PowerShell. So Windows PowerShell and D drive, CD Python, Streamlit, run mhp2.py. Enter. Here it is. So here you can see this is your website. Okay, and this website is it's present in local machine. This is your local machine, and this website is running from port 8501. This is the port which Streamlit pick. Okay, so local host, that means your machine itself is a server right now, and the port number is 8501. Okay, and now here you can enter the patient information. Let us suppose age 20. Okay, gender. See, you can select male, female, and that's why I've used now. What I have used, select a box. Okay, so male, female. For example, male. Blood type. Okay, O positive. Medical condition, diabetes. Admission type, emergency. Medication, aspirin. Okay, predict. The predicted test. Oh, 34% accuracy पे और क्या लाओगे आप? The only thing is we want to learn the deployment. Okay, the predicted test result is came to be normal. Okay, accuracy is 34%. If it would have been like 80-90%, then we will be much more happy. But we don't have any option to do more work over the data. Anyways, so this is your web page, and you ask only 6 details from the user, and when you click the predict button, here is a predicted result. Okay, so you can test it for any of the value. Aspirin, now check ibuprofen normal. Okay, paracetamol abnormal. See, the values are changing. It's not like it will come normal. No, the value will change. Okay, all the value will come. Blood type AB plus. Okay, predict. Inconclusive. See, I have shown you all type of result. Normal also, abnormal also, inconclusive also. That means everything is fine. Only the issue is your model's accuracy is very less. Okay, so this is our website using Streamlit, but you can't access it because right now it's not been deployed on the cloud. It's just available on my machine only. Now, if you want to deploy this over internet, then what you have to do is GitHub account first of all. Okay, so I do have a GitHub account. This is my GitHub. Okay, this is my GitHub account. In GitHub account, you have to create a new repository. Okay, so new repository name, you can put anything from your side. For example, medical test results. Okay, medical test results. This is the repository name which I kept. Okay, this is my public repository. Fine. So medical test results. Okay, create repository. So repository is a place where you put all the files. So my repository is created. Okay, now what's next? You have created repository. Now what is next? The next thing here is, after creating a repository, you have to upload files in the repository. Upload files. Question is, sir, what files? Obviously, now you want to put the entire stuff on the on where? On server which is global. That means internet. That means at the Streamlit server, you want to put the data. So, what it requires for a server to reply? What it requires for a server to reply? You need the model to be installed at the server. You need the Streamlit file.py to be run at the server. That program should run at the server. Also, also the libraries which are present in the program, this mph2, what are the libraries present here? These, they should also be present at the server. One library installed at the server, model is present at the server, this file is present at the server, that's it. So three things are required at the moment to be present at the server. Okay, fine, these three things. So what I'm going to do is, let me get back to my repository. This is my repository. So let me first upload. Here is the uploading. Upload an existing file. So let me upload. I need to upload mhp dot py, mhp2.py. Open. Okay, upload this and commit changes. Okay, so mhp2.py is uploaded. Then next is, okay, here is a plus sign. Click on plus, upload files. Then I need to load the model, that is logistic regression model health.pkl. Okay, open, commit changes. So model is also loaded. Now dependencies. So dependencies are the libraries which we have used in this particular Python file. These are the dependencies: Streamlit, Pandas, and all these things. What to do for that? So for that, you have to create a notepad file. You have to create a notepad file. After creating a notepad file, you have to write the names of the libraries. So what I have written? Streamlit. Okay, let me tell you why. Okay, why? What libraries are present in my mph2.py? What libraries are there? It comprises of pickle, it comprises of pandas, it comprises of streamlit, it comprises of logistic regression model which is present in sklearn. Pickle is already present in Python. Streamlit also support it. That is why the question asked to me, "Na, sir, why you are taking pickle, why not joblib?" The reason, it is already supported by Streamlit. Pandas is also supported. So इन दोनों को मुझे सर्वर पर इंस्टॉल करने का, I don't require to install these two over the server because they are already supported by the Streamlit, the Python. They are okay, available. Streamlit पर है वो. Now Streamlit पे इनके सर्वर पर है, ठीक है, वहां पर ये मिल जाएगा, कोई इशू नहीं. Streamlit, Streamlit itself, I need to include in that notepad file. In that notepad file, I need to include the Streamlit. That's what I did. Okay, yeah, Streamlit I need to include. Sometimes it happens that कि वो वर्जन भी देना पड़ता है, कई बार error फेंक देता है. During deployment, it will throw error sometimes. because there might be an issue of version, and it will happen. See, whatever I did code, that I coded on my machine, the Streamlit version which is present on my machine, if you run the code, if you run the same code on your machine, that will be the version of your machine what is installed there. It may happen that at my machine the Streamlit is 1.3, at your machine the Streamlit is 1.4. It's possible. So in case if it happens during deployment there is an issue came, that issue could be of the version. So if you want to include the version, so you have to write streamlit equal to write the version 1.3. What is the version of Streamlit in your machine? Just mention in the notepad file. Then comes, okay, I have used sklearn, no? Scikit-learn. You can see sklearn. See, sklearn, scikit-learn both are same. So here you have to use scikit-learn. You do not have to write sklearn. No, it will recognize, the Streamlit will recognize it as scikit-learn. Scikit-learn at my machine the version is 1.3.2. Please don't copy my version. Don't copy. This is the version which is available on my machine. Python में जो Python installation what I did, where scikit-learn I am using 1.3.2 of version of scikit-learn. It may be different in your machine. You kindly find what is the version of sklearn in your machine, then put the value here. मेरा copy मत करना. Don't do that. Okay, so as scikit-learn why I have to include scikit-learn? Because of logistic regression, because I need to load logistic regression model. So in that particular moment of time now the server will ask from where I'm going to get the logistic regression. That's the reason I need to give scikit-learn. Nothing else I require. So you do create a notepad file and save it. Save as you have to save this file with with a name, with a name requirements dot txt. Okay, txt is an extension that will come automatically. The name of the file should be requirements. Okay, it should be requirements. It will be a text file, and then you have to load this file on where? Your GitHub repository. Okay, so plus upload file, choose file. So it is present in my ML classes requirements. Okay, so it's present there. Commit changes. Fine. So whatever be the files I require to deploy my model over the Streamlit, I have uploaded them. What's next? The next thing is you can go to the Google. On Google, you can type the Streamlit, and this page will appear. You'll get this page. Okay. Then it will ask for sign in. If you are having GitHub page already, so it will took to the sign in directly using GitHub. Okay, sign in using GitHub. So GitHub is mandatory. Then you can sign in. Okay, then you can sign in. After sign in, you will get some this kind of page. And here is one option, create app. So click on this. Here it will ask, yes, I am having an app. No, create one from a template. So I am already having an app. Okay, I am already having an app on the GitHub. I uploaded all the files. Okay, then this is deployment. Deploy an app. So from my repository, what is the repository name? What is the repository name? Medical test results. This is the repository name. Okay, which I created. यही है ना medical test results. So you have to select the repository medical test results. What is the file name? mhp2.py. This is the file name. Okay, this is the URL which you are going to get. Okay, this is the URL .streamlit.app. This domain is available. Okay, that's it. Deploy. Click on deploy. Okay, so here it will process for some time. Your app is in the oven, and it is deploying the app on the Streamlit server. Okay, now check. Here it is. So your app is deployed on the server. Now you can put age 23, gender male, blood type A minus, medication condition obesity, admission elective, you are taking penicillin, predict. The predict test is normal. Fine, that's it. This is your live. Now your website is live. And if you want to check, let me control C. Let me take this thing on the okay, let me take it on my draft of the email, and I'm right now giving you the link on the group. Okay, so kindly open at your end on your mobile, and please check whether this app is working or not. I've shared in the group. Okay, so this is recent. You can test from your side also. This is a recent app which we have deployed on Streamlit. Please check whether it is working or not. Yes, still. Is it working or not? Okay, Arun sir shared the picture. Good. Okay, yes, working now. Okay, fine, Sandeep. All right, good. Okay, everyone should check that it's working or not. Okay, I got the result. Fine. So that's what I want to show as a part of deployment. And that's the reason why I selected Streamlit for the deployment. Okay, you do not have to do any hard and fast coding. Deployment itself will be done by the Streamlit only. Just you upload your files and it will deploy. Only just give the proper requirements and that's it. It will do your task. Okay, fine. That is the case. All right, all right, all right. Fine. Yes, yes, Anmo sir.
Mm,
Yes, sir. Please say. Yes, please ask the question.
Sir, my question is that can we also deploy forecasting and time series?
Sir. Bilkul, bilkul. Yes, you can deploy anything, sir. You can deploy forecasting, time series, or whatever with the previous project we did now. You can deploy them. Yes. Any other doubt, please? Anything you want to say or ask? Yes. Okay. Let me.
Once we join and load up the game, you'll see down
Yes.
here that you right away
Sir,
get the first free
Yes,
item
please
just
say.
to say now leave.
did you share this code today?
This
The,
deployment code, no? No, that's
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't shared. No, that I will
Okay, all
share.
right.
Okay, soon I will share it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, because I've shared the previous code and now, means today, now I will share this one also.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, fine. Yes, streamed it. So let me share. Okay. Is any other doubt? Please let me know. So you can try from your end also. Okay, yeah, it's working. It will work. Okay, it will work everywhere. Over the entire globe, it will work. Because now it's live. All right, fine. Fine.